Hey guys, this is Vamsi and I'm back with another video to show you some tricks which you can do on Windows. So let me get into that. So I just open a folder view. So this is my document structure. Now I have the view as medium icons. Note that. I go to pictures and the default view what comes with Windows is large icons. And I go to videos. The default view what comes again here is large icons. Now I go to documents. I'm going to show you 3 tricks in this video, and to show them let me just get into one of the folders. So this is one of placement DBs is one of the folder which I have chosen, and there are 2 problems that I face with views such as medium icons, large icons and extra large icons. The first thing is that the view is in middle medium image view. The thumbnails get loaded and it takes a lot of time. You can see the green color loading thing above. As you have seen in the video, the thumbnails take a lot of time to load, which increases the time that we spend on loading the files, especially when there are a lot of files. The second thing is that in these kind of views, the name of the file gets truncated. Like the actual name of the file has student followed by Hyderabad. You can look at this, but then the word Hyderabad is truncated. And if you look at this particular thing, in the word technologies, ES comes at a line that is below, which I don't feel appealing. So I wanted a view for the folder structure which had just the file name, the complete file name, and which is void of these thumbnails. Hence, I chose this view, which is details. Now, upon double clicking this, you can find the entire file name to be visible. Yeah, it gets adjusted automatically according to the largest file name. Now, what I feel is that when a lot of information gets associated with the file names, it takes a lot of time to load. Thumbnails is one such information. Now, I come to know by looking at these particular files, the icon, that this is an Excel file, this is a PDF file. Then why do I need this column which is type? So I wanted to remove this, and I barely use the column size. So I wanted to remove all these 3 columns. So this is the first trick that I wanted to show you. I go to more. I carefully deselect all the column attributes which I don't want, the information that I don't want, and I click on OK, and see that according to me this view looks very appealing because it just has the entire file name without any thumbnails in the minimalistic view. So the first thing was how to make the columns disappear in the view. But then when I get into another folder which is named AI, I find that this folder structure again has a file name which is again not properly organized. The words are again truncated to fit the view, which I don't find, and I want the same view what I have in this particular folder to be applicable there. So this is the second trick that I'm showing. Carefully observe. I'm going to view and I'm going to click on options. This opens the folder options dialog box. I go to the view tab and I click on apply to folders, which actually applies this particular view what I have selected for this folder structure to all the folder structures which are subfolders or either the parent folders of this folder. This might seem to be confusing, but actually what it does is this applies to all the folders of similar kind. Now just click on yes and click on OK, and now when I navigate to one of the folder, this CA Tech would be one of the subfolders of placement DB, and when I click on that I find the same view. Now for placement DB, when I go back, this BSM7 is a parent folder and I find the same view. So when you want to apply a particular folder view to all the folders in that particular structure, you can follow the procedure that I previously told. Now let me go to videos. Now this is again in the large icons view. Let me click on one of the folders. Yeah, and apply the same. I need to change the view, right? I go to details and I try to remove all the attributes which I don't want, and I click on OK. I double click here. That gives me the entire or the complete file name. Now I go to view, I go to options. In the folder options, I again go to view and I click on apply to folders. Yes, okay. And I find the similar kind of structure to be applicable to all these things. Yeah, with the entire file name as well as the view that I want. Similarly, I can do it for documents. I can just right click here, date modified, and when I on a single press, I have all the documents sorted descending in the order of date modified. Now if I want it alphabetically sorted, I click on name and it's done alphabetically sorted. Now this is a third trick that I'm going to show. Sometimes I feel like I want to have the thumbnail view. Now I go to view, I go to large icons and I get the view back. But when I go back, all these don't get the same. I could do this same procedure, but I wanted to get the default view which is given by Windows. So what I do is I go to view, I go to options and I go to view. Here I click on reset folders. Yes and okay. You can see that the default view, which was actually large icons for this videos folder structure, is now back. So that was the third trick. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you've liked it, please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.